Hi, I'm Clayton Boone with World Investment Advisors, and today we're going to be talking about a question a lot of people have early in their career. How much should you be saving in your 20s and 30s? And to be honest, the answer is it depends. It depends on your income, your expenses, your debt, your family situation, and your goals. But even though everyone's situation is different, there are some helpful rules of thumb that can give you a good starting point. A good long-term goal is to work towards saving around 20% of your income. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean 20% has to come directly out of your paycheck. That 20% can include your contributions, your company match, and any profit sharing contributions your employer may make into your retirement plan. For example, if you're contributing 10%, your employer matches 4%, and your company makes a 3% profit sharing contribution, you may already be at 17% total. So that means you may only need to increase your own contribution by just a few percentage points over time to get closer to that 20% target. Now, before you hear 20% and think, well, I'm nowhere close to that, so I'm already behind, take a break. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is really just to start, build the habit, and increase over time. In your 20s and 30s, your greatest advantage is not necessarily how much money you have saved. Your greatest advantage is time. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to potentially grow and compound. That means even small amounts saved consistently can matter a lot over a long period of time. So where should you start? For many people, the first place to start is your workplace retirement plan. If your employer offers a 401k, a 403b, or another retirement plan, log in and understand just how much you actually are contributing. And if your employer offers a match, that should usually be your first target. Hit the match. So for example, if your company matches contributions up to 4% of your pay, then contribute at least 4%. And this allows you to take full advantage of that match. Think of the employer match as part of your total compensation. If you do not contribute enough to receive the full match, you may be leaving money on the table. So step one is simple. Start with the match. Once you're getting the full match, the next goal is to slowly increase your savings rate over time. This doesn't have to be painful. You might just increase it by, say, 1% each year, or increase it when you get a raise, or increase it when a debt payment goes away. Some retirement plans also offer something called automatic escalation. That means you can elect to have your contribution rate increase automatically each year, often by 1%. So for example, you might start at 4% this year, and next year your contribution automatically increases to 5%, then 6 and 7, and so on. That can really be a helpful feature because it puts your savings increases on autopilot. You don't have to remember to log in every year and change it. You don't even have to talk yourself into it every time. You make the decision once, and the plan helps you keep moving forward. Now, you still want to pay attention to your paycheck though, and make sure that the increase fits into your budget. But for many people, automatic escalation is one of the simplest ways to gradually build toward a stronger savings rate over time. The key is to make progress without feeling like you have to overhaul your entire life overnight. A gradual increase can be powerful because it really builds the habit before lifestyle spending absorbs the extra income. And that leads to one of the biggest traps for people in their 20s and 30s. That's lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is when your income goes up, but your spending rises right along with it. You get a raise, suddenly a nicer apartment, maybe a new car, start taking more expensive vacations, and maybe going out to eat more often. This all becomes the new normal, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. The goal is not to live like a monk in a spreadsheet cape. But if every raise immediately turns into new spending, it becomes a very hard target or thing to get ahead of. A simple way to fight lifestyle creep is to save part of every raise before you get used to spending it. If you get a raise, consider increasing your retirement contribution right away. Or if your plan offers that automatic escalation, consider turning that feature on so at least part of your future raises can help increase your savings rate. That way, you still enjoy some of the raise, but your future self gets a piece of it too. And by the way, your future self has got excellent taste and will appreciate this. Now, retirement savings are important, but they're not the only kind of savings that matter. Before you try to max out everything, you also need a cash safety net. A good starting goal is to build a small emergency fund. Maybe start with $500, $1,000, $2,000, really enough to handle a car repair, medical bill, or some other unexpected expense without you having to immediately reach for a credit card. Over time, a more complete emergency fund may be 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. That money is usually best kept somewhere safe and accessible, like a savings account. Not because it's exciting, it isn't. Emergency funds are literally the beige minivan of financial planning, but when life happens, they're incredibly useful. So a practical savings order might look like this. First, contribute enough to your retirement plan to get the full employer match. Second, build a starter emergency fund. Third, pay attention to high interest debt, especially credit cards. Fourth, continue increasing your retirement contributions over time. Fifth, save for other goals like a home, family needs, travel. And if you're in your 20s or 30s, the best thing you can do is really just to build this system. Start saving automatically, get the match, build cash reserves, increase contributions gradually, use that auto escalation feature if your plan offers it and it fits your budget. Plus, avoid letting every raise become permanent new spending, and check in at least once or twice a year. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start making decisions that your future self will be glad you made. If you want to learn more, visit our SmartMap University for additional education and some additional resources designed to help you make confident financial decisions. Thank you for watching. Until next time.